Bluetooth.
That's what happens on tours. Many times. Every time.
Welcome to another episode. We are discussing gear that we use on our touring. Today we'll be discussing Bluetooth devices as such. Get a lot of conversation. We are just sharing with what our experience is. This is in no way a recommendation for any brand. So Sumit, I have a Cardo here, and which one do you have?
I've got a Sena. Sena can ping any of the Bluetooths, even the non-branded ones. But they cannot ping Sena.
Okay, let's just hold this up.
Yeah.
Let's just start from the beginning.
Okay.
Why does anyone need a Bluetooth?
To stay connected with your phone in case you get a call or something, or in intercom, which is the most essential, more than a phone call, because you can tell your family members that I'll be riding a motorcycle, don't call me till this time. But for your intra-group communication when you're riding, an intercom is a must.
Why do you say that?
Reason being, sometimes you stop for a break, or you have stopped to just check your tire pressure, right? And I'm just zooming past you. I don't see you, you see me. So you can just page through your helmet immediately.
Or there's a traffic condition up front which I don't know about.
I'm up ahead, you see bad traffic and you are taking a detour. So you can quickly inform me if you are in my range. You can quickly inform me that Sumit, just take a left from here.
So Sumit, since you have so many helmets and you've tried more Bluetooth options than I have, whatever little homework that I could do, I found Bluetooth options right from 1500 rupees to now 32,000 rupees.
Correct.
Just talk us through, is a 32,000 rupee option necessarily the best? And why a 1500 rupee option is not good enough, or is it? Where I'm coming from is it's a bit like phones.
Correct.
Phones start from 5,000 rupees, go up to over a lakh.
Yeah.
Do I really need a Bluetooth which is 30,000?
If you ask for an honest answer, no. You don't need a 32,000 rupees, you want it actually. Because you want to keep upgrading yourself. So it's that trap you get into. You keep upgrading, and then a point comes of no return. You just buy the most expensive one. Of course, that has got a host of features, but how many do you need? Just like mesh connectivity, conferencing, I don't find them very useful. Conferencing is not useful. But if you see basic functionality, even the 1500 rupee one, T-Com or some other P-Com, there are various brands available in the market. They do the pretty same job. The only difference between a non-branded one and a Sena or a Cardo is the voice quality. Right? The sound quality, which is very important when you're doing high speeds. Anything above 90 kilometers per hour, you need a Sena or a Cardo. Reason being, the cheaper ones, of course they do their job, but you need to throttle down, you need to speed down and to hear what the other person is saying.
You can hear with your Sena
comfortably till 120, 140 kilometers per hour, and the best part is the noise cancellation. The person on the other side cannot make out that I'm riding a motorcycle.
So, if I understand you correctly, rider to rider is one important critical
Very
feature
important.
that you're saying.
Yeah.
And then there is obviously the phone functionality which happens.
Basic functionality is keeping you connected through a telephone. Second is your intercom. Third is the music.
Now, I believe you've taken this to an art form using the Bluetooth. You are apparently typing out messages using Bluetooth. How do you do that?
I activate Siri as I use an iOS device. So I've got Siri in my phone. Some people have Android. In that there's Google Speak, I think. So what you do, you keep pressing this button, center button, and there is a command command beep that comes in. You just leave the button and the Siri gets activated. And Siri asks you what do you want to do, like just like a genie. And I just tell, hey Siri, send a message to Ashish Behel that I'm going to be late by 10 minutes. Okay, it's activated already. So send a WhatsApp message to Ashish Behel that I'm going to be late by 10 minutes. So Siri says, okay. And it reads out the entire message. Should I send it? And I'm writing and I say, yes, better send it. And the message goes.
Nice. Let's just get into a few specifics here.
Yeah.
Like people keep asking you about various components of gear. I too get a lot of information.
Yeah.
I get this question all the time. See, there's a direct correlation that people are making that expensive is better, more features are better. Now, the key difference between you and me is I do a lot of solo. Now, I wanted a Bluetooth which, even if it pairs with one or two people, was good enough for me.
Okay.
I see a lot of riders buying a Bluetooth setup which costs 25,000-30,000 because they want to stay in touch with 8 people.
Yeah.
And then they end up riding solo. And then they end up thinking, why did I spend so much money? Now, if I have understood you correctly, Bluetooth is extremely essential, not just from a distress point of view, but from also a point of view of staying in communication with riders. To me, music is very important. I predominantly use it for music. I don't like to talk a lot.
That's how people are different.
Yes, but the exception being the beer wheeling ride. And guys, what we spoke about on that ride is the basis of how Happiness Bar came to be formed. So battery, in fact, it's interesting that you say the battery drain. I haven't had too many problems. A bike switches on, and to me, music is companion.
Okay.
So if I have it off, then I tend to go faster. So I put on the music.
That's your leash. Basically.
Yes. So
music is your leash.
correct.
Okay.
And also, is there any universal Bluetooth that you know that can pair anything with anything?
Sadly.
That's sad. Because now this is a Cardo setup, that's a Sena setup, and both of them won't speak happily to each other.
Solution to that is whenever you're buying in a group, always buy Bluetooth in a group or with your riding buddies, so that you end up buying the same brand.
Okay.
So that's easier for you.
Just wanted to tell you that on my other helmet, I used to have a Sena, I still do. I think it's SMH5 or something.
Yeah, it's already paired with that.
So I have actually done conference calls on it, work calls.
Of course, yeah.
And amazingly, you mentioned it a little earlier, the sound quality is like I'm sitting in a soundproof room.
Correct.
People don't hear the motorcycle, people don't hear anything. It's only that when I raise my visor is when somebody says, oh, are you outside? Now the reason I'm bringing it up is lots of times people are not riding saying they have work. Now I kind of crack that saying, okay, call me. So
I'm riding and I'm
correct.
So it works.
Yeah, so it's the best of both worlds.
Same way, I've also done this a lot of times. I get a call from my client and I receive all the brief from the client, and because I don't have a travel agency, I get briefs like ad agencies are. So I get a brief and immediately I take my executive on the call and I tell him or her that this is the brief, okay, make a quotation. So by the time I reach my destination, I have a quotation ready which I can send to my client.
So if I've understood it correctly, if I have brand A and others in the group also have brand A, then it's all good.
Yeah, it's good. Because
do higher models operate with lower models in the same brand?
yes, they do. The best thing is, if you, I'll give you an example of Sena, the 20S, okay? It has got conference facility, it has got a longer range. This has not got a very long range, this is about 600 meters, okay, realistically. That has got 2 kilometers. Now, if I am on this, he is on the 20S and you are also on this, right? So your range becomes 600 meters plus 600 meters plus 2 kilometers. So the only thing, you need to keep that person in the center. I did that on my Rajasthan tour because my dad and I, we used this, and the other friend, he was using a 20S. So we used to make sure that he always stays in the center.
Fantastic. That seems to sum up that Bluetooth, especially for touring.
I would also like to clarify. Since Sena is expensive than the non-branded ones, it is not just the price. Okay? Like you just spoke about the recipient of your call, he doesn't get to know that you are riding a motorcycle. That is where the technology comes in. That is where the higher price is justified. Because the non-branded ones, they are quite noisy for your purpose.
So if I was to understand this correctly, if I buy a good brand,
Yeah.
and even if I am buying a lower model in that brand, it will meet most of my needs. But from a touring riding point of view, a Bluetooth is kind of now essential equipment.
Correct, it is.
Understood.
And of course,
Fantastic.
you see, there are two perspectives to it. One, I am riding, I want to be with myself. I don't want a phone call. But these days, you need to think about your safety. You need to think about the other riders going with you. You can't just ride solo in a group.
What about the durability? So see, the Cardo I have,
Quite durable. These are waterproof.
they are indeed waterproof.
Absolutely.
Rain, water, sunshine.
Rain, water, sunshine, no problem at all. dust also, no problem. Use this all across Rajasthan, perhaps the dustiest ever.
And the battery, one charge will last the full
One
day?
charge, yeah, it does about 10 hours.
That's good. That's good enough.
And like I said, I don't use music. I can go up to 13 hours as well.
Like a Senna, if I remember correctly, starts at about 8,000-9,000, goes up to 30. Even if I buy the 10,000 one, or so even if I buy the basic model, my needs are met. From a touring point of view, it gives me many options to listen to music, to send a message, to attend a work call, to make a to stay connection in rider to rider, because at times when whoever is leading the ride is a kilometer up front and there is bad traffic or something, he can warn me.
Correct.
Lastly, anything to do with maintenance, or they're pretty much hardy?
Nothing much. It's good. I haven't done anything. No maintenance, nothing. I just clean it after every ride. Whenever we reach our destination, I make it a point that I clean my visor and my Bluetooth.
Great, fantastic. So guys, just to summarize, two different kinds of riders here, but we both love riding. I use my Bluetooth predominantly for music and the occasional call. I have found my Bluetooths. I use Cardo Freecom 4 and Sena SMH5. I've had both of them for almost 2 years. They are must-haves for me, because lots of times I don't want to really stay in active touch. So for me, it's music. Sumit, what about you?
Yeah, for me, it's not the music. Mainly use it to stay connected with the other riders. I ride a lot with my father and also with you, Ashish, you know it. Though you do a lot of solos as well. But I mostly ride in groups, so I need to be connected on the intercom. Plus, I need to send a lot of WhatsApp messages, like I said. And because I have this problem, I have to reply. In case I receive a message, I have to reply to the person. Or I need to keep the person informed whether I'm getting late to meet them. So that's pretty much the use.
So great. Like as always, if you have any question, write into
Sumit@happinessperkm.com.
And don't forget to like,
Share
and subscribe.
to our YouTube channel called Happiness Per KM. Thank you for watching.
Cheers.
You